Hello there. How y'all doing? I just had to push record, okay? I don't know what happened. I don't know what's happening, but I just had to push record because some kind of way I just kind of was standing here so intimidated by pushing record today. And I was like, I don't even know what's going on with that. I don't know. But I did it. I pushed record and I'm back for a minute right now. I hope to keep this video going. So how have y'all been? I didn't even know when I was coming back. I kind of was in a place and I was like, I have this to do and this to do and this to do. And I know I have to get this stuff done. And so I did it. And yesterday was Sunday. And after Sunday, I was kind of like, phew, and I could wipe my brow, right? And then today I just was like, I want to get up and come downstairs and just sit at this table right here. And this table is where, I'm supposed to be doing junk journaling, right? And so, it's looking like, it's collecting all kinds of things. I'm trying to loosen up so I can move the camera without ending the video, right? So I've kind of been setting things here on this table, and it's a mighty collection going on, and sometimes I move some of the stuff and I put it somewhere where it belongs. You see boxes there and boxes here and a box there and another box somewhere else, and I have these boxes and things, right? And I've been trying to get to this, but I had to tell myself, listen, don't even look at the table. Put it on the table and walk away. When it's time to get over there, you'll be able to go over there and you'll be able to be over there because that's what you want to do. And so that's where I kind of am. I'm sorry about my arm. I'm trying to make sure I tighten this little thing. So anyway, I'm just kind of, you should just make a video. And I was like, no, I don't want to make no video because I don't think I'm ready. And I'm never ready, right? I'm never ready. I'm never ready to just do the thing. But this is my devotional. This was a book that I got from the church on Christmas Day. I was volunteering at a church in my neighborhood, and this was in the box with a lot of other Bibles and old hymnals and things that they were about to get rid of. So I said, this is a really good book, and I probably could gut it if I wanted to, and it seems to have nice pages, and maybe I could alter this book. And then I said, well, maybe I'll read a little bit and see what it's about. So I've been reading it every day since January the 1st. And last night I was getting ready to read for the 14th, which was yesterday on Sunday. And when I went to read, I found in my book these strings hanging, because I need a pen. I like to have a pen. So I kind of taped a pen on some strings and put it right here like this in the book. So whether I'm in my bed or at the table or in the bathroom or somewhere, I just have a pen. And because these are gel pens, I just taped two of them in there. Just some madness that I did. So anyway, I was reading on the 13th. And when I was reading on the 13th, right, I was reading, and so you saw the cover. The cover says Simple Abundance, a day book of comfort and joy. Okay? And so, listen, I just saw that comfort and joy. Reminds me of a Christmas song. But anyway, I was reading this on Saturday. And as I read it, this was a long one. Pretty much most of them look like this, like half pages, just a little bit of reading and everything. You see, I'm a note taker. And so I got to here and I never even thought to turn the page because when it said neither can yours, I just was like, okay. So that's the ending of that. And I never turned the page because I just felt like that's it. That's it. Yesterday, when I came home and I went upstairs after I ate, I was in the bathroom and I said, oh, I didn't finish reading this. So I said, okay, well, let's finish reading the 13th. And then I'll read the 14th. But I didn't, because after I read this, I was like, I'm done. I'm not reading nothing else. I'll read this tomorrow. And if I'm lucky, I'll get to read 14 and 15. Well, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. So, yesterday was the 14th, but the 13th said gratitude, awakening the heart. That's the 13th. That's Saturday. Okay? Then on Sunday, it said the gratitude journal. And I was saying, oh boy. And it kind of clicked in my mind like, oh, okay, we're going to read that tomorrow. But immediately when I saw that, I said, I should go downstairs and make one. They give a talk about a journal, right? And I should go make one, at least the cover. And then I was like, nope, I'm not doing it because I just don't feel like it. I got this stuff. I need to debrief in a kind of way. That's how I felt. And so then I just said, okay, finish doing the things you have to do today. And when you finish that, then we can look at it. And so that's where I was. Brought it downstairs to make sure by the time I finish eating and all that, I've been ironing for like, I don't know, all day, like 8:40 this morning to 1:45 in the afternoon. Because in all of my Christmas season, let me move myself up to the table, okay? Let me move myself up to the table. I have some things in my chair, all of this, because, okay, we get into it in a minute, all right? Let's move this down. I think I can. Yes, I can. Okay, now, I'm trying to stay in frame while I'm pulling myself up to the table. I pulled out my lapel mic and I said, listen, I forgot how to use this already, so put that down and let's just stay close to the phone and we'll work it out tonight. I don't even know. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. So, anyway, when I opened this book so I could read, this book brought me right to this table. Because, as I said last night, I was thinking about it, but then I was like, no. And then today, when I began to read for the 14th, I said, you know what, I'm going to read it on this video. Then when I got here and I stood here, I said, you know what, just push record. And I seemed like I was standing there startled, like I was in front of a lion. I'm telling you, that's how I felt. Like, I don't know what came over me, but before I even came to this table, I was so afraid, like, oh my God, you don't even know what you're doing. Like, but I never know what I'm doing. And I don't know. I just kind of was so fearful. I really was. I was like, you have all of this stuff and you've been waiting to get to this stuff. And now that everything else is done and out of the way and is clear and free, now I'm at a place where like, oh, okay. So I got to push past my fear and I got to just go for it. And I thank God for Pam at the Paper Outpost, who I watch a lot, because she said, create with reckless abandon. And so the whole thing, right, is like, she said, everything is, what she say? Everything is craft supplies unless proven otherwise. Something like that, she says. And I'm like, okay, so I'm always collecting, y'all. But I'm just saying, I'm at a place where I can do the thing that I really want to do and get into because I love this stuff. I love junk journal. I don't know how to do it, but I love it. And I watch it all the time because it's like, that's what I want to do. Listen to this today. This was for yesterday, though, so I didn't even turn the page because I'm just on yesterday's. So it says, gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos to order, confusion to clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. And that was written by Melody Beatty, I think it is. BT, I think. And so then the reading for today says, there are several tools that I'm going to suggest you use as you begin your inner exploration. While all of them will help you become happier and more content and will nurture your creativity, the first tool could change the quality of your life beyond belief. It's what I call a daily gratitude journal. I have a beautiful blank book, and each night before I go to bed, I write down 5 things that I can be grateful about that day. Some days my list will be filled with amazing things, most days just simple joys. Mickey got lost in a fierce storm, but I found him shivering, wet but unharmed. I listened to Pachuni, I guess it is, while cleaning and remembered how much I love opera. Other days, rough ones, I might think that I don't have 5 things to be grateful for, so I'll write down my basics, my health, my husband and daughter, their health, my animals, my home, my friends, and the comfortable bed that I'm about to get into, as well as the fact that the day's over. That's okay. Real life isn't always going to be perfect or go our way, but the recurrent acknowledgement of what is working in our lives can help us not only survive, but surmount our difficulties. The gratitude journal has to be the first step on the simple abundance path, or it just won't work for you. Simplicity, order, harmony, beauty, and joy. All the other principles that can transform your life will not blossom and flourish without gratitude. If you want to travel this journey with me, the gratitude journal is not an option. Why? Because you simply will not be the same person 2 months from now after consciously giving thanks each day for the abundance that exists in your life. And you will have set in motion an ancient spiritual law that an ancient spiritual law. The more you have and are grateful for, the more will be given you. I have told you that the simple abundance path is a transformative process. We're going to work on one principle for 2 months at a time, trying to weave that principle into the fabric of our daily life. Let's begin today with gratitude. Select the prettiest, most inviting blank book you can find for your gratitude journal. Make a pleasant outing for its selection. Note the fabric or design of the cover, the look and feel of the paper. Do you prefer ruled pages or blank? Perhaps you can find one with a ribbon clasp. One of the most valuable lessons Simple Abundance has taught me is that it is in the smallest details that the flavor of life is savored. As the months pass and you fill your journal with blessings, an inner shift in your reality will occur. Soon you will be delighted to discover how content and hopeful you are feeling as you focus on the abundance the lack on rather than on the lack in your life. You will be designing a wonderful new blueprint for the future. This sense of fulfillment is gratitude at work, transforming your dreams into reality. A French proverb reminds us that gratitude is the heart's memory. Begin this day to explore and integrate this beautiful life affirming principle into your life, and the miracle you have been seeking will unfold to your wonder and amazement. Now, y'all, I'm just saying, when I read that, I couldn't even turn the page. I was lured straight over here because I was feeling like that's a sign. You should go and start your journal. Now listen, I have boxes that are flattened and boxes that are not flattened. And I have these bags. I have this bag and I have this envelope should be put away. But I have this bag which is doubled because I see people making all kinds of journals using all kinds of things. And this bag doubled reminded me of maybe do I want to use the bag or do I want to use this Amazon packaging that I have here because I have this. And so these things have been sitting here for about 2 weeks. And my desk is messy, as you can see, because I'm just trying to figure out what day I can get to this table and what day I can work on the journal. I even saved this candy box that I had for a while, and I said maybe this can be like a pocketbook journal. You know that you usually have a pocketbook size planner. So I saved this, and that's what I've been doing. I'm just saving all kinds of things. I have this bag. I don't know what else to do. And so I have some things that I pulled out because it said you need to find something that's beautiful that, you like for your cover, that you want to look at for your journal, something pretty. You need to get these things together. Do you want your paper to be plain, blank, or do you want lines? That's what ruled is. So I began to bring all these things out that I've been putting in drawers and setting to the side and saying I can use this for that and this for that, and little pieces of stuff that I've been, just getting together and holding on to. And I said, okay, let me just pull out some things that I might want to use in my journal. I've been on this blue thing for a while, not sure why, but the blue has been like in my mind for a while. And so I said, well, at least before you begin to make the video, you should have something, because I don't know where to start. And I know that, people don't want to watch long videos, and most of mine are long. So these are the things that I'm looking at for my cover. I'm not sure how it's going to go yet, but this is now 19 minutes of part 1 of this video. I don't know how to do this stuff. I don't. I watch the videos, I save them to a playlist, and I look at those things over and over and over. And then when it comes down to, oh, now I have to start, I'm just like kind of at a blank because I've not done it before, and everybody seems to be so very creative. And I might not like everything that I see, but some things I do like. And the sum means like maybe 98% of junk journals that I looked at in videos or on Pinterest and stuff like that. I like them all because I just love it. So I'm just going to end this video right here and say these are the pieces that I'm going to use, and I'm going to decide whether I'm going to use a bag and make a gator mouth, or am I going to try to just use a book. I wanted to just, do it right here like this and come together with it, and I wasn't sure, so I'm going to just end this video, and we will see what it turns out to be in a few minutes. I don't know what they're going to use for my thumbnail because I still haven't chosen. I haven't chosen an editor yet, but this is what I got. So I'll be back in part 2. Thanks for watching.